now, ladies and gentlemen,
The time has come.
You know, one of the most common things in Pokemon games are gift Pokemon, ones that are given to you, similar to how your starter is given to you at the beginning of the game, but there are more than just your starter, one of which we can actually get in this town here. We simply need to go up behind the buildings and through this secret entrance to this building. Normally we can go in here and it leads to, I think there's a vending machine on the roof or something, or there might be some Pokemon you can trade for, but it can also lead us, if we take the back route, to this little hut here, where there is an Eevee waiting for us. Hello there. This here is the Eevee. We can just take it if we want. I'm not going to be grabbing it just because I'm not using it for this Let's Play. I mean, its evolutions are... Because here's the gimmick with Eevee, is that Eevee has multiple evolutions, which wasn't really a thing much in this generation. There was no, like, male and female evolutions. There was no multiple stone evolutions like they eventually had with Blossom. But with Eevee, Eevee has 3 evolutions based on what stone you decide to use on Eevee. Whether it's the Thunderstone, you get Jolteon, the Water Stone, you get Vaporeon, or if you use the Fire Stone, you get Flareon. Here's the thing though, I already have Pokemon of all of those types on my team, plus I've never really used Eevee all that much in any Let's Plays. And unfortunately, all of the later Eevee evolutions they would introduce were much more complicated to get than simply using an item. Speaking of using an item, we gotta use the, not the Silph Scope, we gotta use the Pokeflute to wake up this Snorlax. And you know, I forgot about this, which means we actually would have to go through Lavender Tower in order to get to Fuchsia City in the first place. But it is still optional whether or not you want to do these things in, Saffron City before now. Because that is there for you if you like. But yeah, Snorlax, since we woke him up, he's gonna attack us. He's level 30. We can catch him if we would like. And here's the thing that's kind of difficult about Snorlax. This, as well as the other, I think there might be 2 other ones in the game, they're your only chances to get Snorlax. You kill all of them, you can't get Snorlax anymore. He's using Rest, which will put him to sleep, but also regain all of his health. He gets 10 uses of Rest, so as long as he doesn't wake up for a while, we'll just be able to take him out into sleep. And I don't know if sleep moves are even a thing in this generation, but basically later games would introduce moves that you could do while you're asleep to make Rest more, I guess, favorable. Went for Headbutt. That's okay. Already... Ooh, that actually did a lot, but we're going to Quick Attack. That's going to end it. Just want to make sure we take care of him before he gets the chance to rest. And more XP for Artie. He's now level 26. And seeing as how we got the Snorlax out of the way, and we also got our use out of the Silph Scope, I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center, heal up Artie, and deposit those items so we can have a bit more room. Also, something I didn't consider doing earlier is that we have the HMs, and we need those moves, but we already taught the HMs we currently have in our inventory to the Pokemon we need to teach them to. That's the difference between HMs and TMs, they don't go away. So I'm going to deposit those as well. I might as well drop them. I don't know if the game will let me, but I can definitely deposit them. Now we can continue on this route, and actually, this area up here, this doesn't lead to where we need to go. I think this is just an optional extra thing. I don't know why I clicked on Doris. I need to click on Nikolai. Nikolai's Cut. I think there are some playthroughs where I'll give Charmander Cut. Also, one thing I never showed Cut doing is you can actually use Cut to get rid of grass, in case you don't want encounters. And it gets rid of a good amount too, so that's another option. I don't know why they took that away, because I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, I suppose it's because in later generations, you just click on the context-sensitive thing to use the HM instead of going into your Pokemon menu and using it there, and they couldn't have you just clicking on any grass. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. HM2. HM2 is Fly. It will take you back to any town. Put it to good use. Now, currently, I don't think we have any Pokemon that can learn that, unless Gyarados can. Might as well double check. Yep, no one can learn it now, but like I said, Doris' final evolution will be able to learn that. So I want to get Doris a lot of XP so that we can eventually learn that and deposit it as soon as possible. I don't want to deposit it now because I never know when Doris is going to evolve. Hello there. Cycling Road is a downhill course by the sea. It's a great ride. So, as he says, this following route that leads us to Fuchsia City, we have to be on a bicycle for, and there's a lot of these biker encounters we can get here, or trainer battles. And basically, this is just how we're going to get to Fuchsia City. It's one of 2 ways we can take. The other way is just a long walk down from either Vermilion or Lavender Town. I'm not going to be using that at all. I'm feeling hungry and mean, and I'm all out of mean. Excuse me, what? Wow, that's a sprite, alright. Cue ball, huh? Machop, we got a fighting type here. We've seen him before, I'm pretty sure. He evolves into Machoke and then eventually Machamp. Trade evolution. All these guys are clearly on motorcycles and I'm just on a bicycle and yet they're fighting me. Also, hey, it's a Wheezing, the evolution of coughing. And here you can clearly see that the skull and crossbones, or you can kind of see the skull and crossbones is below his face. That's how it should be with coughing as well, but it's weird in this generation. Or at least in the American version. It's not the case in the Japanese one. Anyway, after we beat all these clump of trainers down here, we'll reach a certain threshold where I'm not touching the D-pad right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a very windy segment where the wind is blowing us straight down. And we can ignore a lot of these trainers if we want, but I might as well battle some of them. Maybe I'll battle this guy, then I'll head to Fuchsia City, and I'll battle the rest off-screen just to get a bit more experience points, because I'm speeding through most of this anyway. I mean, it's nothing you guys haven't seen. Here's a Wheezing, I'm gonna use Twin Needle on it. Alright, let's just let the wind carry us down this path here. Oh man, we got another trainer battle. Alright, I'll do this one as well. That takes care of this muck. We are poisoned, which I can't control how the poison will work, because we're in the wind. I think it'll still hurt us, even though we're not technically moving, or we're not touching the D-pad. Yep, it's still hurting us. Do we have any antidotes? We have 5. Okay, cool. Here you go, Bobby. Go ahead and get you cured up. And there are some encounters on this route. I don't exactly remember what we can encounter. Here's another trainer battle. I don't mean to do all of these. Look at this Machoke's face. He's so proud of himself for flexing. Nat King Cole is now learning Recover, which is, it just gets us health back. It's actually pretty good. It does take a turn to use. I'm gonna get rid of Seismic Toss. But basically, we just take a turn to get our health back. Staryu and Starmie can learn Recover, I'm pretty sure, as well. On we go. There's the shore that the person was talking about, and as soon as we cross that ledge, we're back in control, and we're very close to Fuchsia City. It's just over here, I believe. Here we are. It's a very small and somewhat insignificant patch of grass and trainers down there. I believe those are just all bird catchers, but here we are, we're in Fuchsia City.